Senate and House Republicans know Trump will orchestrate the running of a primary challenger backed by Elon Musk's unlimited resources if a member defies Trump. Just real quick, why do you not allow unlimited campaign contributions? Why do you not allow individuals to simply bankroll elections and campaigns? Because the richest man in the world can look at every member of Congress and say, if you go against our agenda, I'll put $100 million into making sure your primary challenger wins next election. In private, Republicans talk about their fear that Trump might incite his MAGA followers to commit political violence against them if they don't rubber stamp his actions. They're scared shitless about death threats and Gestapo-like stuff, a former member of Trump's first administration tells me. According to one source with direct knowledge of the events, North Carolina Senator Tom Tillis told People that the FBI warned him about credible death threats when he was considering voting against Pete Hegseth's nomination for defense secretary. If you all remember, Tom Tillis was the one that signaled he probably was going to stand up to the Hegseth nomination. He listened to women who had been victims of domestic abuse and violence. He was the one that basically promised those who had been victims of Hegseth himself, I'm not going to let this guy go through. And yet he did. Tom Tillis ended up being the guy that made it all happen. Hillis has said that if people want to understand Trump, they should read the 2006 book, Snakes in Suits, When Psychopaths Go to Work. We've already talked at the top of this show about Trump allying with Russia and Putin and abandoning democracy, abandoning the ideology of democracy, abandoning allies who are democratic governments and leaders across the world. We then talked about Trump proclaiming himself a king and taking the entire executive branch under his absolute control, such that our economy, our trade, our securities, our banking are all at the whim of him and Elon Musk. I want to fill out the picture. If you are a congressperson right now and you stand up to Trump, whether it's not putting Kash Patel through or voting against something in the House that Trump puts forward, not only will you get primaried and have $100 million spent against you so that you lose, you're going to get Gestapo-like threats. Dan, this is the man that pardoned 1,500 January 6th rioters. This is the man that let the people who attacked our Capitol after he incited a coup out of jail. Do you think that this is above him?
For more, tune in to the Straight White American Jesus Weekly Roundup on YouTube and everywhere you get podcasts.